Jumope Clinton Ikechukwu. My name is Clinton Ikechukwu. I like to describe myself as one with a very fine blend of storytelling and engineering. And fortunately, I happen to come from one of the most beautiful countries in the world. I don't mean to be very extravagant with my adjectives, but I'm actually from one of the most beautiful. And I'm from Nigeria. And just like Asika said in her poem, I am a Nigerian. My root lies in the dusty Sahel of the north, in the rich rainforest of the east, and the savanna plains of the west, in the oil-filled swamps of the delta, and the warmth of our villages, and in the vibrance of our cities. I am a Nigerian. So, very quickly this morning, I will be in the spirit of the Erasmundus, that's the European Union. I will be presenting a novel. This novel is titled Half of a Yellow Sun. And this novel was written by the brilliant, scintillating, thought-provoking Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. And I decided to share this book, not just because it details a historical event in my country, but because this book in many ways, it captures the essence of empathy when you think about it, of resilience, of hope. And because the European Union has part of its fundamental tenets to talk about diversity, inclusivity, and promoting collaboration among countries. This is why I intend to share this story with us. And if you think about it, every one of us here are storytellers because we are story-attentive beings. I might be the one reading the story, but you're also a storyteller because passively you're a story-attentive being. So I would read this book and I want to inspire you because I believe in stories and I believe that stories can bridge gaps and they could take down barriers. So I'll be reading from one of my favorite paragraphs, and after which the French translation will be read. So this is chapter 37. Olana's moment of solid hope when she was certain that Kainene would come back were followed by stretches of raw pain, and then a surge of faith would make her hum under her breath until the downward slide came and she would be crumbled on the floor, weeping and weeping. Miss Adebayo visited and said something about grief, something nice sounding and facile. Grief was the celebration of love. Those who could feel the real grief were lucky to have loved. But it was not grief that Olana felt. It was greater than grief. It was a stranger than grief. She did not know where her sister was. She did not know. She raged at herself for not waking up early the day Kainene left for Afia attack, and for not knowing what Kainene wore that morning, and for not going with her, and for trusting that Inati knew where he was leading her. She raged at the world when she boarded buses, or climbed in beside Odenibo or Richard to go to the crowded hospitals and dusty buildings to search for Kainene, and did not find her. When she first saw her parents, her father called her Olam, my gold, and she wished he wouldn't because she felt tarnished. I did not even see Kainene before she left. When I woke up, she was gone. She said to them, Ainga Chotaya, it means we will find her. Her mother said, we will find her. Her father repeated, yes, we will find her. Olana said too, and she felt as if they were all scratching desperate fingernails on a hard-scarred wall. They told one another stories of people who had been found, who had come back after months of being lost. They did tell one another the other stories of those missing, of families burying empty caskets. The two soldiers who had come and eaten her jollof rice filled her with rage. She lay on the living room floor and prayed that they would not find her Biafran pounds. And they left. She took the folded note out of the envelope, hidden in her shoe, and went out, and lit a match under the lemon tree. Odenibo watched her. He disapproved, she knew, because he kept his flag folded inside the pocket of a pair of trousers. You're burning a memory, he told her. I am not. She would not place her memory on things that strangers could barge in and take away. My memory is inside me. Thank you.